Pull up a chair, get comfortable, and let's talk honestly today. I want to ask you a very personal question. Have you ever told yourself that your time has passed?
That is a heavy question to start with, Leo, but it is so necessary. But first, let's welcome our fans to English Mindset Lab, maybe the best English learning podcast in the world. Well, so many of the messages we receive from our community sound exactly like this. I am in my late 40s, or I am a grandmother now. My brain is too slow, or I should have mastered English when I was a student. There's this deep, quiet shame that you are somehow too late to the party.
It's a complete cultural myth. We are told that children's brains are like sponges and adult brains are like solid concrete. But that is biologically incorrect.
It really is. And to prove it, I want to share a short personal story. A few years ago, well into my adult life, I decided to learn a completely new, highly complex foreign language from absolute scratch, German. When I walked into that beginner classroom, I looked around and realized I was nearly 15 years older than every other student in the room.
Wow. Did that make you feel out of place?
Completely. I felt incredibly self-conscious. My classmates were teenagers who could repeat sounds instantly, while my brain felt like it was moving through thick mud. I wanted to quit during the first week. I kept telling myself, "Your brain is too old for this, Maya," but I decided to change my perspective. I stopped trying to compete with their speed and started focusing on my maturity.
And what happened?
Within 6 months, I was leading the class discussions. Why? Because while the younger students had faster muscle memory, I had life experience, structural logic, and emotional discipline. That experience taught me a permanent lesson. Age does not lock your brain. It just changes how you use it.
That matches my own experience perfectly, Maya. Just 2 years ago, I decided I needed to learn advanced data programming and coding to help scale our digital infrastructure. I had absolutely zero background in computer science.
And coding is basically a completely alien language.
It felt exactly like that. I sat in front of the screen, looking at lines of complex code, and I experienced an absolute mental block. I felt completely foolish. My inner critic was screaming, "Leo, you are a language guy. You are too old to rewrite your brain for logic algorithms." I felt completely discouraged.
How did you break through that wall?
I realized that as an adult, I didn't need to memorize blindly like a child. I could use context mapping. I started connecting the programming structures to things I already understood deeply, like grammatical sentence patterns. Suddenly, my mature perspective became my ultimate superpower. I learned the language of code faster because I already understood the business logic behind it.
That is exactly what cognitive scientists find. Adults possess an incredible advantage over children. We already understand how the world works. A child hears the English word negotiation and has to learn both the word and the complex corporate concept. An adult already knows what a negotiation is. They just need to attach a new label to a container they already own.
Exactly. Your life experience is not a weight that slows you down. It is a library that speeds you up.
So, how do we design a language journey that honors the adult lifestyle? An adult cannot study for 6 hours a day in a school. You have bills, jobs, families, and high responsibilities.
You need a specialized system built for a busy life. We call it the slow and steady blueprint. It is designed to maximize your limited time without causing mental fatigue. The 1-0 Minute Morning Exposure, Phase 1. Do not open textbooks. Simply listen to one clear English news clip or a slow podcast while you prepare your breakfast. This gently wakes up your language centers.
The contextual anchor, Phase 2. Take one professional email or message you wrote in your native language today and translate just 2 key sentences into English. Connect the learning directly to your real life.
The Evening Reflection, Phase 3. Before bed, speak out loud to yourself in an empty room for exactly 60 seconds. Describe your day using simple words. This trains your speaking reflexes without any social pressure.
This blueprint takes less than 15 minutes a day, but it builds incredible momentum. It proves that consistency will always outrun intensity.
But to make this blueprint work, we have to talk about the biggest emotional barrier for adult learners: the fear of looking silly.
Oh, our adult egos are so fragile, Leo. A 7-year-old child makes a language mistake, laughs, and keeps playing. An adult professional makes a mistake in a meeting, blushes, and shuts down for the rest of the day.
We treat a simple grammatical slip like a total loss of our professional status. We think, if I speak broken English, people will think I am incompetent.
But here is the beautiful truth. Mature adults respect other adults who are actively trying to expand their horizons. When an international colleague hears you speaking English with an accent or making a minor error, they don't think you are unintelligent. They think, wow, this person is brave, bilingual, and expanding their reach.
Your accent is a badge of honor. It is proof that you speak at least 2 languages. It is evidence of your ambition.
Let 2026 be the year you drop the illusion of perfection. It is never too late to reinvent yourself, to step out of your comfort zone, and to claim the career success you deserve.
Let's enter the vocabulary lab to lock down 12 simple but incredibly inspiring words and phrases we utilized in today's masterclass. Shame, a painful, negative emotion caused by a consciousness of guilt, shortcoming, or feeling inadequate. Self-conscious, feeling nervous, uncomfortable, or worried about what other people think of you. Maturity, the state of being fully grown, developed, and enriched with life experience. Mental block, a psychological barrier that prevents you from thinking clearly or learning new information effectively. Discouraged, having lost your confidence, hope, or enthusiasm for a specific goal. Context mapping, The cognitive strategy of connecting new information to structures you already understand from life experience. Advantage. A superior condition, circumstance, or skill that puts you in a favorable position over others. Fatigue. Extreme tiredness or mental exhaustion resulting from overwork or high stress. Looking silly. The fear of appearing foolish, unpolished, or awkward in front of other people. Incompetent. Lacking the necessary qualification, ability, or skill to perform a professional function successfully. Bilingual. Able to speak 2 different languages fluently, showcasing high cognitive agility. Badge of honor. An expression used to describe a mark or characteristic that you wear with pride because it shows your bravery or achievements.
Let's finalize our session inside the shadowing lab to anchor these concepts directly into your speaking reflexes. Listen closely to our voices, match our calm pace, and repeat these 2 powerful truths out loud. Phrase number 1, redefining the adult mind. Your life experience is not a weight that slows you down. It is a library that speeds you up.
Phrase number 2, breaking the age barrier. It is never too late to reinvent yourself and claim the career success you deserve.
Outstanding work today. Your brain is alive, it is flexible, and it is fully capable of mastering this language step by step.
Stop looking at the calendar, start trusting your routine, and never let fear dictate your boundaries. You've got this.
If this masterclass brought a sense of relief and new energy to your language journey, hit subscribe, like, and share it with an adult learner who needs to hear this today.
Stay consistent, value your experience, and keep your mindset sharp. Share your unique stories in the comments below, and see you in the next masterclass. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.